What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another morning of Fast 3 for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic start to your morning thus far and a fantastic day and a fantastic start to your weekend as well. So, let's get you guys caught up here in case you guys may have missed a couple of things here. First and foremost, we've finally got confirmation in game here with regards to the Dark Dimension 9 first place finish. Thank you again so much, Jonny, for allowing us to be able to decide here between High Evolutionary or Executioner. This is massive, massive for our community here. The 100 shards or 50-50, depending on how you want to split it, is going to be massive here, especially for the Shadow Conclave team, which is supposedly going to be a very, very key team here for for the next Age of Fear, and we'll have to see what that entails here, right? Obviously. They are also a war-oriented team as well here, so that may be very important here for the upcoming war tower as well. That's going to be on the next, I guess, basically on the next Friday, right, or whatever. And it's going to be coinciding with when Mighty Tower leaves. So this is very, very nice. They were saying that, they were saying how they're going to have monthly towers, and they're planning to have it so that's month long. And so far, like, they started with a 2-week tower with Mighty Storm, and now they're kind of adding another one on top of that. So that means the entire month of May there's towers. So they're really stepping it up a notch, and I've been enjoying the content. So I can't complain there. But yeah, make sure you guys collect the orbs, and make sure you guys are also making sure you guys are picking what you want to pick here. I think I may do a 50-50 split, to be honest with you guys, just to kind of give an even distribution to both HE and Executioner. But that's just my 2 cents. Now, in case you guys may have missed it yesterday, there was also a blog. It's Morphin time. I love that, actually. I love that. I'm a big Power Rangers fan, way back in the 90s, so I love that. But yeah, a couple things here just to be aware of. Like I said, there's going to be the next chapter for the Age of Fear. That's not anything new. They've been doing that every week here. And then, of course, as well, there's going to be this Herald of Omens, where I think you get some points for using your Omen team. So also very interesting. The Battle Pass shifts over as well. And I think, we already talked about the War Tower and the other stuff. But I think what's important here is the fact that they are allowing the Old Man Logan and the Shadow King to have additional traits associated with their trials. Both of these characters are monsters in their own right, and of course as well, very, very good plug and plays through many different game modes throughout Marvel Strike Force. So this is a very, very, very appreciated QOL quality of life improvement, and I think this is going to help a lot of newer players, a lot of mid-game players, and I for myself am pretty stoked about it, for at least for my baby account as well. So that'll be very cool to see that there are having a slight improvement on that side. Other than that, I think that's all I really want to talk about the blog here. Do check it out and take a look through it as well here, because there is quite a bit of information on there, and it looks like it should be another jam-packed week here to add to the boot. So hopefully it will be exciting. Okay, courtesy of the data miners. So next thing I want to talk to you guys quickly here is the fact that it looks like we are going to have another global milestone here. Potentially earning power cores, and also it looks like we are going to be having another danger room as well. So although this wasn't in the blog per se, could very well be the next week, or they could just stealth do it like they did last time. And we already saw that there was supposedly supposed to be a danger room coming the same time as Morph with regards to the changes in the objectives. So this very well could be one of those like stealth danger rooms that they did last time. And if they do that on Monday or Tuesday, cool. More content to play. And yeah, the danger room's not going to be anything crazy in terms of like it's going to be a new one. It's going to probably be most likely a repeat of the last one. But having said that, what that means is, and they've promised us already, they're going to have the T4s, right? Those are the T4 ability upgrades. They said that would be in the shape of, they would be in the reward structures for the danger room. So hopefully they keep that true, and then also maybe slap on those purple L5s and L4s as well. That would be really nice for people trying to push Blue Marvel, especially during Blue Marvel's event right now. So just be mindful of that. Keep an eye out for that, guys. And again, as well, I think very exciting if we get a danger room and another tower as well this week or next week, I guess. But we will see how that goes here when it goes live. Last and final thing I'll leave you guys with here this morning is the fact that we did have the Storm Mighty Tower Omega and regular expand on the floors yesterday, in case you guys may have missed it. And of course, as well, I think that people are trying to figure out, how much they want to invest in for team resources and all that other stuff. And of course, as well, if it's worth it, right, to get the shards on Storm. And again, I think the end of the day here is you got to figure out where your priorities are. I know I was talking to my boy Rage as well here, and I think he's kind of stuck kind of around cell 10 here. This is where you require a cursed. I did build up my cursed team way back for the negative zone, so this is the reason why I had them built up. But he hadn't done that yet, and we were chatting about it too last night, or sorry, during the day and whatever hoo-ha, and he was saying like, I'm not gonna build up an entire team just so I can get another 50 to 100 shards on Storm, right? And of course I said, hey, no, you got to do what's best for your account, right? So I would say for those of you guys that are climbing this thing, I mean, obviously this thing was geared for Cosmic Crucible teams, right? So obviously there's a trap here, and of course it's going to be rewarding people that built up all their Cosmic Crucible teams. But yeah, I for myself, I can't do the last one, and I'm okay with that. Like, they're trying to force us to use New Moons, and for me to take up New Mutants, and what is it? What is the bottom ones, right? I think I may have one built up, and that's because they were a previous. Was it because he was a raid team or something? I don't remember why I had him built up, but yeah, to get them built up, because they're all level 1, right? It would take me a ton of resources and gold, and I'm not willing to do that, especially because we do have the Exalted X-Men as well as a potential team for this one, and we may potentially be able to do them with Exalted X-Men, right? We might be able to slot in Old Man Logan, or maybe perhaps Storm Mighty, and then of course as well we can have some sort of new Exalted X-Men team, right? Because I think that is the intention here. Eventually, that's the plan. I believe that this, why would they release a floor that the new Cosmic Crucible X-Men team can't finish, right? And of course as well, what that means is, yeah, we may not be able to get all the shards for her this time, but remember, her event is coming back next month and the month after that. So I'm not sure if the rewards will change, but I would say don't panic at this point. Even if you're not at null 12 or cell 12 and you're like 10 or 9 or whatever, I will say that, yeah, just kind of balance out your investment and your resources as well here. And I think people always get that FOMO, like, oh, no, I'm going to miss out on these. Well, guys, don't worry about it. It's going to come back. There was a lot of people that missed Quasar and Blastar and Thunderstrike, and now they're pretty much just permanently in the game, right? So I feel like in this case, we may see Storm in some shape or form, even after her event's over, right? Just to kind of recap it all. Once they kind of tie things up with Chapter 1, they'll go into Chapter 2, but they always have some sort of a catch-up thing, right? And that's what they kind of did with Thunderstrike, Quasar, and Blastar as well. So I wouldn't worry about it right now. Balance your resources, figure out what you can or can't do, but yeah, don't force yourself to build an entirely new team, right? Whether it's a Cursed, whether it's New Mutants, whether it's Starjammers, don't do that to your roster. Don't do that. That's going to be a massive trap, especially because a lot of these teams, like the New Mutants, is already an outdated team. They're like 5 months old, right? So for those people that already built them up, kudos to you guys. At least you guys can take advantage of it. And I think, you know what? For people that did build up the New Mutants, it's a good thing, because I think a lot of the times people did not realize, like, they thought, oh man, where's the content? We built this team up and we don't even get to use them for anything. So maybe in a way it is good now that they can finally get rewarded for that. But for myself, I'm not willing to take these guys up just for the diamonds and the shards, especially if we get more shards on her next month, which I anticipate that they're going to be doing the exact same run of it, because yeah, they've already spent so much time on these towers. There's no way they're not going to do the same reward structures. It just doesn't make sense to me. They did the same thing with Thunderstrike raids. They did the same thing with Blastar trials. They're if anything, they may improve upon the rewards, right? So we'll see how that goes here. But anyways, yeah, I guess TLDR, keep calm, don't panic, that sort of thing. other than that, guys, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend here. Hopefully you guys have a lovely start to your weekend and the rest of your day. And of course, as well, I'll get some footage out for you guys on some other videos later on today as well here. Hope you guys have a fantastic start to your Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next one.